What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Aftersound here, bringing you Splinterlands content every single day. We also stream right here on this channel every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday morning, so come by and say hello. This video is also brought to you by two things. Since we don't do any sponsorships here on the channel, I'll shill them out real quick. The first is my music, which is available anywhere you stream music under the name Aftersound. And the second is a new podcast I just launched called Chasing Infinity. It is available under my YouTube music channel, and it is myself and ChatGPT as my AI co-host. We cover a wide range of topics, so check it out. Links in the description below, and I appreciate the support. All right, guys, I want to jump into a topic here that I'm sure is going to have a lot of interesting feedback, but shout out to Brave Tofu for putting this out into the Splinterverse through the Hive blog, Peak D. Now, I'm just going to go through this. I'm not going to read to you his entire post, but essentially, you should be able to figure out what it is from the title of this video and the title of his thing. But should Splinterlands generate ad revenue? Should we have it be where the company can actually start generating some consistent revenue by offering ads in the experience? Now, I know the knee-jerk reaction is going to be, if they put in ads, we're going to leave the game, because I feel like I've talked about this in the past and there was that type of reaction. But I'm actually open to it. I'm going to tell you why, because I think Brave Tofu lays it out quite nicely here. So again, shout out to Brave Tofu for really making it not only logical but visual for us to really understand. So he's reminding this is not a community proposal. This is just merely an idea to help the team. While there's a stigma around ads, it's important to note that many games do monetize through ads, many huge games. So if it's done intelligently in a way that doesn't significantly diminish the user experience, then it just makes common sense. As you'll see below, we're not talking about a ton of money. It's likely a few $1,000s, and even with premium placement and the bonus idea I have at the end, it would likely not exceed 10K, but it would be something. So, of course, I would prefer gameplay experiences without ads. I think everyone would. I'm simply suggesting this as another way Splinterlands can generate some revenue based on an existing asset traffic. So, implementation. So, third-party ads are quite easy. At a high level, it involves 3 steps. So, setting up code blocks on an ad exchange provider like AdSense, updating several config files such as ads.txt. Again, this is all beyond my purview, but putting the ad blocks in desired places on the product. So it's not completely trivial, as you need to make sure the ads display correctly in different screen sizes and don't adversely affect performance, among other things. But I can confidently say, having done this personally, so Brave Tofu has some experience on other bigger websites, that it's very straightforward compared to just about anything else we're building here. So how to measure success? I would measure success by looking at maximizing incremental revenue while keeping user experience as unaffected as possible. So revenue is based on number of impressions, CPM, which stands for cost per mil, and represents the revenue per 1,000 impressions. All right, CPC would be cost per click. All right, so that doesn't mean you have to make the ads intrusive or annoying in your face. You can have ads that are embedded nicely into the design and don't provide huge distractions and still get revenue. Of course, if it's too hidden, it'll generate less clicks. However, it will still generate revenue. So here's some potential placements. Now, he says, I'm not a designer, so don't take these potential placements as polished designs. They're purely a way to help visualize what it might look like. So when you're waiting for your battle to come in, here's an idea where, the trainer matters. I don't even know what the brand this is. Oh, it's just a generic thing. Your logo goes here. That's something that I don't think would be super intrusive. We've all been sitting in this screen. It doesn't, seeing that wouldn't all of a sudden make my experience terrible, right? That's what I'm trying to get at here. It would just be there, right? It's not like I have to click through something else to get to what I'm seeing, or I have to wait. It would just be there, right? Let's see what else he's mocked up together. During the battle, on the screen on the left, it's just a banner ad. And it's just there. You can look at it. You can't. It just is what it is, right? Let's see what else we got. Here's another one. Looks like it's whenever you're waiting for your battle, waiting for your opponent, there's something that can pop up on the bottom. So that's another option. And then let's see. Oh, you can actually put it in the box here. So there's, again, none of this is taking away from the experience, in my opinion. And then when you're putting your team together, man, this would be an interesting one, though. Like, if I'm putting my team together and I get distracted and be like, oh, you know what? I could actually use one of those right now. And then I click to check it out, because I know as soon as I hit battle, it's going away. And then all of a sudden I get lost on that, and then I lose out because I don't submit a team. Well, that would make me kind of upset. But search Splinterlands generate ad review. Okay, so I think we've gone through all of the photos. So here, let's go through the final thing here and then the bonus idea. A good goal, in my opinion, would be to generate 150,000 ad impressions per day. at a CPM of $1. That would equal $5,000 a month. If the revenue is significantly under that, then it's probably not worth keeping the ads. While our daily page views might be less than 150,000, ad platforms enable content refresh functionality, which means that one page view can yield more than one ad impression. So you could therefore imagine how the waiting screen and battle screen could both yield 3 to 5 ads, for example. Interesting. Okay. And then bonus idea. Watch ads for Glint. Separately, we could increase the number of ad impressions by implementing a watch an ad for Glint system. Imagine a 15 to 30 second ad that yields 100 Glint and can be watched 3 times a day. These ads typically perform much better in terms of CPM, CPC. So this could be a way to generate significantly more info or revenue, and it would hamper existing user flows. Okay, so as a user, right, in other apps, I actually have used the watch ad for X thing, right? And primarily I don't do a lot of gaming on my phone, but I use Duolingo. And I like getting the gems that you can get because in case I miss a day, I like to keep my streak alive. So I need to buy some of those gems and I don't want to pay for them. And they really stopped giving them out in part of like your reward chest for just completing your daily goals, but you can earn them by watching ads. So when I'm not doing anything and I'm just, it's just sitting there, I will usually watch an ad to earn that. Would people do that for Glint? I don't know. I mean, I think that they might, right? Especially if we're just sitting around. But that's the bonus idea. Let's get back to these. I'm looking at this and I'm thinking to myself, it doesn't hamper my experience at all. Yes, is there a stigma? Yes, is there like, oh, okay, I'm being sold to, I'm being marketed to? Absolutely. But guess what? I've dealt with worse in games that I don't feel as passionately about. Again, I think it's a fascinating idea. I do believe it's something that the team should consider, and I don't know what their revenue would look like right now, but I think that it would be worth a try. And if it ends up being something that the team can consistently use and help, and maybe even like we're looking at this and saying like, oh, okay, 5,000 a month, 10,000 a month might not be a lot, but hey, like that could be a salary for an additional person to come into onto the team and actually do something, right? To help with whatever the case is, right? It's probably not enough for a dev salary, but whatever the case is, like we could start utilizing these things to get production done faster, to get workflow done faster. Again, I'm not saying I don't know where the money should be spent. All I'm saying is that I don't think that this is a terrible idea. So shout out to Brave Tofu for being brave and putting this out there because I'm sure a lot of people will feel one way or another. In fact, let's go down to the comments here. So Azarcon says, yes, Brave, you know my view on the subject. I'm not sure what he meant by that, if he's in favor or not. But a lot of folks are thinking, I think it's a great idea, says Gregory. Olaf says, I'm not sure I want this. However, one page that should not have ads at all is building a team page. So again, I kind of agree with that one. I don't like ads, but I'm saying they should be implemented since forever, says Arc7 Wolf. People's Guild is in favor. So yeah, I think that this is something that is worth exploring. And if the team can't do it themselves, I wonder, I don't know, Brave Tofu, I'm kind of volunteering you, but since you have experience with that, then for them to like do a one-off and either hire you as a contractor to like help set it up, or if this is even something that like we could do, like the DAO could provide for. I know everybody's looking like we're just rating the DAO, but like I don't know how much it would cost to set this up, and if the team has the expertise necessarily. But if we have the resources in the community, someone like Brave Tofu who's done this before, I think it's worth giving a try. Because if Brave Tofu can come in and we spend, I don't know, Brave Tofu, what your rate would be, but let's say we could get you to do it for $2,000. And again, just to help them set up, not like be an ongoing thing, but if you could just help them set up, navigate, guide them on it, and this ends up being a $2,000 investment that can generate $5,000 to $10,000 a month, I think that would be totally worth it. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Just kind of, taking Brave Tofu's idea here and running with it a little bit more. But that is all I have for you guys in this video. I'll catch you all in the next one and see you around the game. Take care.